Good morning, my friends, and welcome back to The Community Is You. Have we got a special show for you today? You will never believe who's here. Oh, wait. Mr. Muhammad, who's
Hi,
here today?
everyone. Hi, everyone. We're excited and honored to welcome a wonderful and amazing, the fabulous, the one and the only Miss Erika, who will be sharing with us a wonderful tips about mindfulness today. So get ready for inspiration, get ready for creativity, get ready for some powerful tips, some valuable insights about mindfulness today with our fabulous guest speaker. So let's give a warm welcome to Miss Erika. Miss Erika, the microphone is yours.
Oh, thank you so much, you all. Oh, how do I follow that? mindfully, of course. Yes, I'm so happy to see all of you. And it's so funny that anyone who knows my work, they're like, Erika practices mindfulness, because I'm known as Green Screen Gal. And if you look at my Instagram, you'll understand why I said that. I'm more like a squirrel and with a camera. And but anyway, what did you guys want me to talk about anything in particular, or are we just gonna dive in? Doesn't matter. Okay, you guys are so cute.
I say we go for it.
Well, I really got into the mindfulness space because I'm a yoga instructor, and but the interesting thing was, I don't think I was truly mindful until I started understanding breath work and how breathing can just save your life, and so I started bringing it in with my students, just teaching them breathing techniques and doing all these things just to bring them back to the present moment. Because my favorite quote in the world is, you can't stop the waves, but you can learn how to surf, from Robert John Zahn. I can't remember his name, but anyway,
doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's the head of mindfulness, this whole mindfulness movement. And what was so great about that is, I always tell the kids, when you're worried about a test, or you're worried about something that's coming up, or you're scared about a game you have to, anything, including adults, you're living in the future. Where's the future? And if you are, you feel shame, guilt, regret. Oh, I wish I did this. Oh, I wish I didn't say that. You're living in the past. And we do it all day long, even as adults. It's like, we're up, we're down, we're up, we're down. And so you're on these huge waves. By the end of the day, you're cooked. You're just. So I teach the kids, I'm saying, using mindfulness, little tricks, you can learn how to surf those waves of that day. And I have to do this myself. I am a woman with ADHD. I'm very good at it, and I'm proud of it, because it helps my creativity, but it does require me to self-regulate. You guys can chime in and interrupt me if I talk too much, because I could talk forever about this. But anyway, so with my students, what I do is I teach them how to use their 5 senses, to just notice their surroundings just for a few minutes. And that is, I said, look, guys, you just meditated, because that word is so, taboo across the world, but meditation could be coloring. It could be listening to music. And what do you guys do to just bring yourself back to present moment?
I eat pizza.
Literally, oh my gosh, I would do that every day.
Oh, amazing. So
But
I
you
think
eat it mindfully. You smell it. And
I'm doing that mindfully, of course.
savor the flavors.
that's so true about Italy. When I visited Italy, the few times I've been there, their food is magic, and it's an experience. And having dinner for so many hours, just you're there. So
you're not going to have dinner for so many hours, Erika. But anyway, you have dinner and you savor and you take your time and you enjoy the company. And it's a way to cheer yourself up, even if you had a hard day, and maybe some losers that wanted to, to a little bit of haters here and there. But when you're with your true people, the people that love you, like I'm right now, then everything is different. I'm practicing mindfulness right now.
Oh my God.
Because I'm with people that I feel the love, I feel the power, and I'm so happy and proud to have met you because you're
I
so
am
cute.
so happy too. You're adorable. We're besties already. I
Oh my God.
but no, but when I meant that sounded kind of bad when I said so many hours. I appreciate it because all we do is rush, rush, rush here, and it's bad for your digestive.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
people are choking and like dropping food. And
Mm,
that's just
mm,
sadly the American, especially in New England where I live. It's just fast, fast,
mm,
fast,
mm,
fast. But my favorite thing I've done with the kids is the breathing techniques, and we
mm.
use breathing bubbles. And I always assume I love his hearts. I always assume everyone knows what that is. Oh, he's just a love, isn't he? He makes me feel so good about myself. um, but with a breathing bubble, you inhale for 3 or whatever it is for hold. The holding of the breath is very important, and then exhale for 3 and
Mm.
hold. So what my students and I have created is personalized breathing bubbles where I have them put a picture of their cat or a video of their dog or them getting a goal. A girl who was playing field hockey got a goal, and she has a video of her inside the bubble. So it's personalized.
Wow.
And I make it in Canva, and it's been really fun. But for me, watching the students create these bubbles and watching them practice the timing of it and watching them slump in their chairs like, wow, this really works.
Wow.
So I think making that normalized in classrooms, and mindful is a much more open word now, but like mindfully all day long, it's a daily thing where you take a walk and you feel the bottom of your feet, and
Yeah.
I always when I go on walks, I always pick a color. And I'll tell my friends I walk with, okay, today's color is turquoise. Let's notice everything that's turquoise. And it's shocking what you will see. I mean, and yeah. But I don't know. I just think our kids can't learn and teachers can't teach if we're not in our bodies in the present moment and mindful.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And our energy is affecting them. You guys know this. And it should be a regular normalized thing in every classroom globally. And I love that I'm among people that want to make that happen, but what other ways do you guys practice mindfulness? I mean, there's so many ways. I could go on forever.
So, Miss Erika, sometimes I think, like you said, we get so like busy and we get so like out of ourselves, and really we're
Yeah.
projecting thoughts on the world rather than reality. And so I think just to come back and realize your purpose,
Yeah.
even if we're on the wrong path, well, we're on a path, right? And
Right.
so
Yeah. Yeah.
just
There's infinite paths.
recentering and then reminding your students, like, what's worrying you maybe can't control, but right now you can control this, right? And
Right.
to recenter, be here. Wherever you are, be here, right? Go outside and breathe.
Yeah. And I just,
Mm.
that was beautifully said. Teaching kids to also be in their bodies, when you do the 5 senses, like you even think like, when you breathe in, do you feel the cold air? How does it feel to sit in your chair? Are you cold? Are you hungry? Are you thirsty? You can get it.
Mm.
You can get into Maslow's, your
Right.
5 things that you need to know just to survive. So,
Mm.
yeah, I also know the easiest way to practice mindfulness, and probably the biggest magic one for all of our lives. You guys know what I'm probably going to say is gratitude. And gratitude isn't just, I'm grateful. I mean, I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for this. We're always grateful for our loved ones, our family, our food, our shelter, our love. But when you practice gratitude as an energy practice, it's throughout your day. And you guys know this, I know. And so Oprah says it best. She's like, some days you see a squirrel and you had a good cup of coffee and that's about it, But just when you notice these little things all day, using your 5 senses, using whatever, it changes your brain chemistry, and you're literally attracting a better life, a better day. And I have been practicing gratitude like that for so long. It annoys my boyfriend so much. He's like, why are you so positive all the time? I'm like, oh no, I'm practicing gratitude. I'm grateful for this pancake. I'm like,
Mm.
you know what I mean? And if people understood that it's actually an energy practice,
Mm-hmm.
it isn't just, oh, feel good, be a kind person. No, your life and your day and your world will get better, and abundance in all forms will come your way. I will stop. I'm on a soapbox. See, look what you did to me.
You're amazing, Miss
You
Erika.
say mindfulness, and I'm like, I'm there.
We get to choose, right?
Yeah,
We technically choose what kind of day we're going to have, regardless of
absolutely.
what the outside.
Yeah.
We can
Hey,
do,
I'm gonna have a bad day.
Truman
You're gonna
Show,
have a bad
and in my world, it's beautiful. I get to go teach kids today. I get to.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? And I
love
get paid for it.
I know. I get paid to have fun. I mean, it's not always fun. I teach middle school, let's be honest. But I tell the kids too, I said, the universe is a menu. I think I'll have a bad day. Okay, one bad day coming up.
Right?
Oh, red lights? Sure. We'll give you some more. Like, you have to think about what are you ordering for your day. So I'm trying to work around that menu idea a little bit more to make it understandable to kids. But, it's true. What did you order today?
Yes.
Miss
Mr. Muhammad, do you have your
Erika,
hand raised, sir?
Yeah, I'm raising up my hand, Miss Erika. Before you join us, I told our Queen Claudia and Mrs. Stormy that you're one of the most, if not one of the fewest one of the most energetic persons I have ever met in my whole life. I always love to learn from you. Always love to connect with the amazing, the fabulous, the legend. You are a legend before, in and out your classroom. Yes, but let me tell you something regarding the mindfulness, which I practice with my students from time to time. Once I was having a visit from the Ministry of Education, then I got a box, then I walked through my classroom, giving my students, each one of my students, a piece of paper, and I asked them, each one of them, just write to write down a problem that you are having right now, then type it on a piece of paper. Then I collected their problems in my box. Then I threw all the books in the bin, and I told them, right now, you're not having any problems. You're not having any bad things in mind. Now you have to pay attention to me. I took 5 minutes at the beginning of my classroom. I asked them to write down the problems that they are having, maybe in and out our classroom, maybe in and out our school, maybe at home, maybe with their families, maybe with their friends. Then I got all their problems, all their the bad things that they are having, and they throw them in the bin. Aww. Then, okay, my students, right now, you're not having anything bad in mind. Try to pay attention to me. Try to participate. Try to forget about any bad things. Try to forget about any problems you are having before our session. And then, how are you feeling right now? Are you feeling better? They said, yes, right now we're feeling much better than before. Then, the start of our classroom. So, thanks to mindfulness, my students are learning in a very fun, engaging, enjoyable, and meaningful way. So we learned a lot about mindfulness from the legend, not only me, not only Mrs. Stormy, not only our Queen Claudia, but the community as well. We connect, whenever we connect with the legendary, our fabulous Erika, we always love to learn, not with you, but from you as well.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So everybody needs to and let me tell you, but it's so interesting. It's like, I love what you just said. And I've done something kind of similar, but I do it for myself. Like, all right, Erika, you're worried about this. Go write it down in your notes. Or you're mad about this. Say what you're mad about. Stop ruminating. It's kind of like, don't send that bad text. Just dump it in your phone. And then put your phone down and say, okay, those feelings and that stuff that I'm worried about is right there. If I want it back, it's right there. I can go get it again. Yeah. But right now I'm putting it here. And that's exactly, and to do that for yourself, every child should have you as a teacher. You are a global teacher. I want you to see every child on this planet, sir. You know how we met? Actually, I was doing some mindfulness series with Mizba over COVID. I don't know, Mizba saw my breathing bubbles, and Wakefield reached out and they said, "Would you like to come on and talk about mindfulness?" And it was so funny because, you know, a lot of all my green screen gal stuff is mindful media. Like that's what we make. So I went on to there and we did this whole series, Mindful Moments with Mizba. I think we had about 6, 7 sessions. Oh, they're so fun. And that's where I got to meet him. And then he came to ISTE and he had watched all of those and been in their community is just huge. And it was just my heart was just so full to meet him. And I looked in his eyes and I said, I think we're related. I mean, you guys feel soul brother, but yeah, we have the same eyes. I'm like, no, you. I'm babbling.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I know. So, trying to think of some other things I'm doing with this mindful media, having students teach others about all these cool breathing techniques and mindful ways. Even what you just said you do with your kids. You could have your kids make a video about that box. And it would be hilarious just if they had it. Whenever it comes from a kid, like Kid President, it's so powerful. When I make the videos, it's you know, it's not the same. I think if you teach your kids to teach mindfulness, it would be pretty viral. And, you know, like the Dalai Lama said, if we taught every 8-year-old to meditate, we'd get rid of violence in 1 generation. Yeah, I believe that.
Wow.
I know that's big, but I believe it. Anyway, yeah.
Yes, that generation has to save this planet that we destroyed for them.
Yes, they do. Please, yes, yes, please.
We can't put it up to our generations anymore. The students have they know it. You know, they know they were born into a world that they have to save. They're on a mission. They don't need us.
Yep, and they were born.
They are doing it. So
they were definitely born with more awareness, and believe it or not, awareness of you know, being kind to others, and they just do not stand for all the things that we were raised with. They don't. They're tough cookies, but yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
Right.
And they love each other and they love the world and they love.
Yeah.
It's just innate in the new world. It's innate. No matter what we do to try to stifle that, no, they know they bloom.
They do. And it's so funny because we do try to make them think old school with all of the, you know, and I struggled with that being a teacher of 34 years. I mean, I have yellow chalk underneath my fingernails. I've been teaching that long, and teaching them social skills, how to say hello and make eye contact and things. And I've learned that it's not that they're necessarily being rude. They just weren't raised in our culture and had it beat into us, you know? But it's finding an understanding of how their brains work, because they're completely different. The kids I'm teaching now were not the kids I was teaching 20, 30 years ago, 10 years ago, not even close. So I had to change. I had to become a facilitator, not a lecturing teacher. Yeah.
Yes, it's often like we want to put them in a box so we can say we're innovative if we take them out of it. How about we don't put them in the box?
Yes. Don't put them in a box. You know,
like, there is no box.
There is no box.
There is no box.
His box. His box is great.
His box is great.
Box.
Yes,
Problem
the
box.
dump.
That's a good box.
Don't put brains in a box.
That's one of my favorite backgrounds here in airtime is the box.
The on-air thing? Yeah.
Yeah, well, that too. But I used to use the app, so I'm very familiar with this platform. I have a bunch of videos on my YouTube about it. I missed the game.
I might have learned it from you.
Oh.
Or I learned it from, now I forgot her name. But yes, I learned by watching you guys and then clicking buttons.
Right. You and I played with one of my sessions. That's right. Or somewhere.
Yes, with CuriPod.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I like better.
I miss
it makes you pause.
because they wanted you to say their name while you were eating something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's true. You can look it up. But they changed the name and they got rid of the education.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
so cool though. Like we can meet and it's like we're sitting together. Sometimes
Oh.
we don't even record. We just meet and we hang out.
And
And it's better than Zoom.
it's
It
so
just
much
feels
better.
different, right?
Oh, I love it.
We're not in boxes. So, Miss Claudia, would you like to close us out, my dear?
Okay, so thank you so much, Miss Erika, to be with you, with us, because it's been a pleasure, and you're very nice to listen to. And we had yet another amazing lesson from Mr. M and the amazing Stormy. Mr. M, would you like to close with your sentence? Remember.
Yeah.
How was
Thank
that?
you so. Yes, of course, our queen. Thank you so much. We would love to give a massive shout out to our fabulous guest speaker today, our princess, our EdTech legend, Miss Erika. Thanks to mindfulness, of course, we can create more engaging moments in our classrooms for our students. And this is thanks to our Erika's valuable insights that she shared with us and with the community today. And of course, before we leave, remember, the community is you and we are here for you and with you. Thank you so much, Miss Erika. And we would love to meet you again in our on-air show.
Anytime.
And Mr. Muhammad, you forgot the most important part. You, my friends, are not alone. The community is always you. We'll see you next time for another fabulous guest.
We are here for you and with you.